Welcome and time appropriate greetings. Welcome to another little bit of a Let's Talk Security. I think I'm actually going to change the name of these. I just don't know to what yet. Because it's not always about security. A lot of it's been about crypto lately, but it's about how to keep yourself safe in these online markets, as well as other, just if you want to stay safe. Maybe a journalist, you may be a whistleblower of some sort. We want to keep you safe on the internet while you're doing what you got to do. But I want to talk a little bit more about some cryptocurrency stuff today. There's just a lot in the news that whether you're a trader, an investor, or someone who is thinking about investing, that you need to understand. One of the big things, we'll start with the ICO, then we're going to talk about I believe it was the BitHump over in Korea. And then I want to talk about Segwit with the blockchain on Bitcoin. So the first thing is the ICOs. Currently on the Ethereum blockchain, there's been a ton of initial coin offerings. And with these initial coin offerings, what's going on is a company that's creating a DAO, which is a distributed application object. It's kind of what it is. They all have different concepts, and some people are building applications as well as other protocols on top of it. Something like Golem, which Golem is taking and doing distributed computing, and their first branch is going to be with Blender, and then later on they'll do some other stuff. They did an initial coin offering, and that's a way of raising capital for the business. And there's a lot of these happening. Well, one of the recent ones, EOS, has no value. In the white papers, it says has no value. So whenever you're looking for an initial coin offering, or you're looking for maybe getting into a new crypto, read the white papers. Read what they're wanting to do. Read what they're trying to do. This is all part of your research. So, word to the wise, I mean, there was a huge amount of money that went with that ICO. That is meaningless, and a lot of people are going to lose out, and it's sickening. Don't let FOMO catch you on that one, because you're just going to be in the wrong direction. Next thing, the BitHump thing, a lot of people are going to be talking about it. And, if you don't have anybody telling you about these crypto things and you're only hearing it from me, you need to stay safe online. Take your money out of the exchanges. Once the exchange gets hacked, if they get software, if they get any of your personal information that can identify you and they can contact you, you are now a targeted phishing scheme. This is just one of many reports that came out of BitHump that phone numbers and emails got leaked, people got phished, accounts got hacked, monies were lost. So protect your monies, offline wallets. We've been talking about not only taking them offline, but taking them cold, so that not even your public key is on the internet. Do it. This is how you're going to save yourself. And this also segues into the last thing with Bitcoin. This is why you're going to want to take your Bitcoin out of the exchanges and put them on your cold wallets, your hardware wallets, and things like that. And that's the segregated witness aspects coming up. Now, I did some research on this today, because I've been seeing a lot of news coming out talking about Segwit. So I had to go get myself educated. I don't know how to feel about this yet, because here's the thing. News is always going to go with FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They're going to capitalize on these things. Because of that fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and people's fear of missing out, a lot of things are going to move markets. They're going to move them quickly, and it can cost people money. Or it's going to give you just a bad investment, because you're going to be spending more than you need to on your coin, because some news article happens that you're afraid of. Now, for my long-term investors, this is where I'm going to tell you about the Segwit option here. Take your coins out of the exchanges, put them in offline wallets, because depending on what happens in the next couple of months, they're actually predicting through the latter part of July, after the 15th, August 1st is another big date. Through August, September, and the end of the year, they're going to be putting in new code to the blockchain. That's going to cause blocks to be bigger. Mining's going to be a little bit more difficult. But all this is going into how they're segregating the witness, how they're taking the signature out of the initial block and maybe putting it behind it. One of the other aspects I read was actually increasing the block size and just moving it down. This is so we can put more transactions into a block to have it recognized and to work it through. So with all this, we've got BP 148 or BTC 148 coming out, which was off the Bitcoin Improvement or BIP for 148 Bitcoin Improvement Protocol. And then this, what can happen is when this goes into effect, we've got the USAF as well, which is a user activated soft fork, which will take another protocol and try and make SegWit that way. But as these protocols come out and get utilized and pushed, what's going to happen is we have the ability that if there are not enough to cause the chain to go to the new protocol, we can. What's going to happen is the chain's going to split. That's what all this is going into, is that we may be looking at a hard fork of Bitcoin. This is not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be. It can also be really good for it not to happen. So if it does happen, it's kind of like when a stock splits in the regular financial market. You're going to have double the coinage. What will happen is you'll have the BTC 148, which will be off the BIP 148 protocol of the SegWit, and then you'll have legacy BTC. And if you have your coins in an exchange, you can lose them. You may only get one of the two currencies. You may get no currencies because your exchange could shoot back the wrong protocol, and then if the protocols merge back together because one oversees the other, you're now out. So it's better to bring your Bitcoin offline, let this thing hash out over the next month or two, and then if we do have a hard fork and we have two different protocols now, take your money, exchange it, get your coins. You've now got double the coins, and you may even have a profit depending on how quickly one or the other devalues, or if they devalue. So that was just a little bit of news today. Let me know how you like these. I just had some things going on that I was not able to get the Ethereum wallet taken care of. But that's what happens when you do this on the side. So hope everyone had a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will talk with you tomorrow.